How's it going, comic book fans? Welcome back to Comic Drops, the channel where we dive deep into the world of comics, from superhero fare to downright spine-chilling horror comics. And today, we're talking about the sequel to one of the most unexpected hits of last year, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. That's right, curb your expectations, grab your picnic basket, because we're heading to Woodbrook again. Rite of Spring is on its way in 2025, and this sequel from IDW Publishing promises to turn the tranquil town of Woodbrook into a stage for what they term cozy horror, which of course means Berenstain Bears-style visuals coupled with brutal violence and gore. Let's take a look. This teaser art alone is everything fans would expect from a sequel. A bear, bloody footprints, and the tagline, the sequel to the best-selling cozy horror series. If that doesn't scream things are about to get wild in Woodbrook, I don't know what does. But it also points backward to an important symbol and thematic thread throughout the original series. Samantha's internal primal nature and her struggle to keep it in check. This series is highly symbolic, and has its fair share of surreal scenes to reinforce this fact. So first, let's talk about the bear, a central image in the promotional art and a recurring symbol in Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. This isn't just any bear. It represents raw primal power and the untamed chaos lurking beneath the seemingly peaceful veneer of Woodbrook, and within Samantha herself. It's no accident that this bear's bloody footprints lead us into the sequel. It's a warning. It's a reminder that this small town is stained with violence after the events of the previous series. To refresh your memories, let's rewind to one of the most unforgettable symbolic and surreal moments from the first series that relates directly to this promotional art. Samantha witnessing a bear fight in the forest in issue number 5. This scene feels like a visual manifestation of her inner conflict. The bears could symbolize opposing forces in her own psyche, one representing the monstrous primal side she tries to suppress, and the other, her desperate attempt to maintain control and order. Samantha's reaction in this moment is telling. She doesn't flee. Instead, she confronts the chaos head-on, a testament to her determination and the complex duality of her character. She feels that she has to control her inner self, while also protecting Woodbrook from the murderous rampage of Nigel. And let's not forget about those snakes, one of the most haunting metaphors in this series. In the original, Samantha experiences a moment where snakes burst from within her body. These surreal elements go beyond horror. They're deeply psychological, a literal embodiment of the self-doubt and fear coiling inside of her. Every time we see one of those snakes, they're a reminder that Samantha is more than just a killer with a facade of normalcy. She's someone fighting to keep her darker instincts from consuming her entirely. The genius of Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees lies in how it weaves these surreal and symbolic elements into its narrative. They're not just visually arresting. They tell us who Samantha is, what she fears, and what she's capable of becoming. As we move into Rite of Spring, I can't help but wonder, will this bear return? And what new symbols will Horvath introduce to reflect the changing world of the 1990s? This promo art suggests this bear isn't done with Woodbrook, or with Samantha. And if the snakes were about internal conflict, what other surreal terrors might manifest as her world grows smaller and her control slips further away? Whatever they are, you know it's going to be both chilling and beautifully crafted. Now, for those of you that are new to the franchise, this original series was written and illustrated by Patrick Horvath, and it was like a collision between Dexter and your favorite childhood book series like Little Critters or Berenstain Bears. It took the comic world by storm, myself included, earning an Eisner nomination and capturing the attention of fans with its unique mix of anthropomorphic charm and murderous mayhem. Now, with Rite of Spring, Horvath is jumping forward 8 years after the events of this first series. So that means we're heading into the early 1990s. Think internet dial-up tones, globalization, and suburban sprawl. But for Samantha, the bear you don't want to mess with, this means the world she's tried so hard to keep at bay is closing in. Horvath himself has teased that these new societal pressures are going to make Woodbrook's cozy, murderous vibe even more intense. And Samantha embodies everything you love about a good anti-hero. She's methodical, she's secretive, and she has an interesting approach to problem solving, if you've read the last series. I can't wait to see how she navigates a world where privacy is eroding and small-town life is changing forever. Another bit of good news is Rite of Spring will headline IDW's brand new horror imprint, IDW Dark, and its lineup is stacked. We're talking adaptations of Smile, Event Horizon, and A Quiet Place, along with other original series. And by the way, if you missed the first series, you need to read it. The collected edition of Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees is out now, and it's already heading into a second printing after debuting as the second best-selling graphic novel of last fall. So what are your thoughts on this sequel? Will Samantha's murderous tendencies thrive in the 1990s? Did she stop killing after the events in the first series? Let me know your predictions in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into all things comics. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.